Touching the southern tip of Cabo San Lucas, this is the first little town. This is the natural archway right on the very tip of the southern part of the peninsula. The tenders are now in preparation to lower down to let us ashore. I think we're here. I think the ship is actually stopping now. The engines are stopped. There's no motion at all. It's really nice and smooth. We've drifted round and we can still see this natural arch in the peninsula. And I think here comes the pilot. And it's not the pilot, it's a marlin fisher. I think this is our final picture of the natural arch with the glass bottom boats just meandering. This is our ship in Acapulco Bay.
Like looking out there, back here.
Sky Princess. Another part of the bay. The bay is 8 miles long with white beaches. This is the Princess Hotel, the most exclusive hotel in the whole of Mexico. It's the 5th most exclusive hotel in the world.
One's from Manchester.
Yeah, it's very nice. No, I like the fridge, which is twice as vast. It's a hotel in Acapulco. The centre lobby, the scene from the basement, all the apartments.
The divers jump off at Quebrada. The divers are just climbing up the rocks now, and one's right on the top, preparing to dive. Chapel right at the top, and 2 divers are now praying. Perhaps they're hoping they don't hit the rocks on the way down. Now he's on the platform preparing to dive off the top, 130 feet into the sea. The one on the lower rock is waved, is probably ready to go now. There he is on the lower deck, ready to go. Oh! Hooray! Another successful dive. No, he's changed his mind. Oh yeah, there he goes. Yeah. Little tugboat for 3 weeks. Beautiful holiday. This is the entrance to the Panama Canal. This is the Pacific side. This is the bridge that spans the actual Panama Canal. This is the quay that we've just pulled out of. We stayed here overnight. No, that's the duty-free shop. That's where we bought Gary's trainers and the cigarettes. Looks like a bomb. Now to enter the Panama Canal, there's a ship in front of us waiting to go through the first lock. That's the entrance of the actual canal. Just see in the distance Panama City. There's not a lot there. It's pretty hazy because it's still only 7 o'clock in the morning. See that we haven't travelled very far yet. That's still the entrance. A better view of the bridge now that we've left the quayside. Traffic going across it.
To handle vessels up to 200,000 tons. Men on the deck, they will secure towing cables to the ship as she reaches the locks. Right now, the canal pilots are going to be giving instructions to the top boats and also to the line handlers. It's a very crucial stage of the transit. I'll be off the air in a few minutes till we are placed in position in the lock chamber. Then we'll continue talking about the canal operation.
Very slowly opening to let us into the left-hand lock. A huge freighter's in the right-hand lock, and I can see a black and white ship ahead of us in the lock behind. The gates are slowly opening. A flock of pelicans flying past. We do seem as if we're taking ages and ages. We're getting there, but the freighter to the right took half an hour to get into the lock. You can just see the lock gates closed behind it. So we're going to be here a lot longer yet, just to break the monotony. The pelicans are putting on a show. There we are, more pelicans flying past. Woo! See how they soar close to the water.
No, just hang on for it. I'll be right back.
Closer, Bob.
Yeah, here's a flock of buzzards sitting in a tree. Horrible, ugly looking birds with bald black heads. Taken us about 2 hours to get this far, but we're finally entering the lock now. There's some little trains with wires, and they're pulling the ship gradually into the lock. There's one of the little trains now on the track. This little train's got the stern, he's pulling us up and back. positions now. I've come to the back of the ship. This is the lock gates just closing very slowly. So you can see the distance we've travelled. It's not very far. Wait, while we're here, this is the children's swimming pool. I'm on promenade deck looking down onto the children's pool. Ooh. I'm on promenade deck. There's Lido deck above and the top deck where the jacuzzi, the spa and the jogging track is. It's where we get our breakfast every morning. In the corner there's ice cream. Just help yourself. We get that every morning. Orange juice, ice, iced water. It's open 24 hours a day. There we go, somebody's just getting coffee. See, we're not short of sunbeds. Sunbeds galore, but everybody at the moment, they're all round deck watching us go through the Panama Canal. The lock gates are now shut. While I've been filming the ship, they've shut the gates. I'll have to catch them on the next one. We've got 3 more locks difference. We've been raised 27 feet in this first lock. We're going to be raised 85 feet altogether. But this first one, we were raised 27 feet. There are 2 locks and there's another ship next door waiting to come in. We've just gone through this first stretch, now the gates are closing. What a wonderful feat of engineering. There we go. This is the second stage, nearly complete. We've been raised yet another 27 feet. I was quite impressed with Bingley High's rise locks in Yorkshire, but by golly, it makes it look like a dinky toy. Even the Caledonian Canal across Scotland with its 90 feet and 9 locks was impressive, but this is something else. Buffy. Buffy. There we go again. The lock gates are just closing. Each lock has double gates, just in case there's an accident. One gate can hold back the water on its own. The second gate's for double assurity that everything's okay. There's the little train. He's finished his work for us. He's going off now to fetch the other boat up. And what they do is guide the boat. They don't pull it, they just guide it. The ship goes along on its own steam. And the little trains are called mules.